name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
We're on to race number 8 now. It's the lucky last. It'll jump at 16:35. Hollywoodbets Bright Future MR65 handicap. It's over 1,200 meters. And I hope that you are still standing in the exotics or your multiples, whatever bets you're playing on the day. I hope that you're still standing come race 8 because the card is very, very tough. So we wish you the best of luck going into race number 8. And I'm going to say this again. I know, Sheldon, we've said this a number of times, but it's not going to get any easier in the lucky last.
Not going to get any easier, I'm afraid to say. So if you are on the back foot, you're just going to have to close your eyes and throw a dart at the board and get a number and try and have a bet in race number 8. I have a horse like number 12, Shifting Path, who opened up around 20-1. This is going to be my value selection on the day. Now you're going to start looking into the form and you're going to say that I've lost the plot totally, because if you look at his last 4 or 5 runs, he's finished way down the field and he's been well beaten. But if you look earlier on Shifting Path, he ran 3rd to Hit Them Hard Sunshine, he ran 4th to At My Command, and 5 lengths behind Charles Dickens, which was over 1,200 meters. They put him up as a 94 as a youngster, and obviously he just couldn't cope with that. He's come right down in the ratings after his last effort from a 76 to a 68. You'll notice last time 20-1 down 5-1. Devon, 20-1. I see this horse shortening right down again. And like I said, for those players out there, I've taken a few doubles already on the go with Shifting Path. So I'm hoping that he can shift his path into the winner's enclosure. Unfortunately, it is what it is. He's drawn 12. So you've got to take your medicine from the draw. But the fact last time, which was his first run in KZN, that he found that betting support suggested that the work must have been quite solid.
Yeah, 100%. You hit the nail on the head. And if he has to just run close to that form that he showed earlier in his career, he'll absolutely trounce them. I know it's a little bit of a wide draw that's slightly against him, but Robert Carty will know what to do. Hopefully he can slot him into a half-decent position, even if he's sitting halfway through the midfield and there's a solid pace on. He's definitely going to kick on really, really well. And like we said, there's some solid form lines if you dig deep. So you could have found something there at around about 10-1 now. So there has been some betting support. Other horses that you can throw into the equation, number 11, Aggressivo from the Allison Wright yard with Keegan Tamello aboard. Did run a good race in the last start behind Quizmaster, so throw that into the equation. Another horse that you can include in the back end of quartets is number 7, Geronimo. Now that's trading at around about, I think, 20-1 in the betting market. I think you can ignore that last start. Definitely not his form. Much better than that. So hopefully he can get a little bit closer. The last start was hanging a bit and had to be eased at the round about 300. At the 300. So Sereno Mudley is aboard. So throw that into the equation. And then there's a number of other horses that you can make a case for, like a horse like number 4, Pinda Mzala from the Clinton Binder yard with Kabelo Matsanyani aboard. Never too far off the action, but it's not a confident selection. Sheldon may have found the value for you. Maybe we'll have a nice each-way bet on that come the last race if we are on the back foot, and hopefully we can get out of it.
Hopefully so. So when it comes down to the race meeting, it's very, very competitive. It's going to be one of those days where you're going to have to watch them in the preliminaries, watch them go down to the start, and just look for those telltale signs from the horses, how they're looking, how they're feeling, and see where the money comes. But going into race number 8, number 12, Shifting Path. This is a merit rating strike of note, opened up around 20-1. There has been a little bit of a nibble of support, and I suspect come closer to race time, there will be further money. So if you are in front, you can take some exactors and swingers with shifting path, and if you're on the back foot and you're looking to get out, maybe shifting path can shift your path into the winner's enclosure.
It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, you know, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.